Tonight is 30 years that the Rebbe has gone to a higher level of his leadership. Every generation is gifted with a tzaddik, with a soul like Moses. It says this actually quite clearly in the Torah, that in every generation there will be a soul like me, prophet like me, that I will establish. We are very fortunate. We're in a generation in which the soul was Lubavitch Rebbe. Anybody that has any inkling or any connection to his teachings and writings know that we perhaps lived in a generation of the highest teacher of Torah in all of Jewish history. In fact, it says that when Mashiach comes, he'll be teaching Avraham, Yitzchak, Yaakov, even Moshe. It says that the great sages and the souls of the highest tzaddikim, they study from Mashiach. So if the Rebbe could tell us anything now, 30 years later, what would he say? He would say exactly what he was saying all along. Open up your eyes to the fact that Mashiach is here. Because ultimately, what is Mashiach? And if I may claim some credibility, I translated Torah Shel Mashiach, every single thing that the Rebbe said on Mashiach from and printed on Mashiach in the last kind of years of his teachings. I wrote a book called Live Redeemed. Mashiach is quite simple: live redeemed. Don't live in darkness, live in the light. Live in the knowledge that God is real. Live in the knowledge that you are real. Live in the knowledge that people are real. Don't be disconnected from yourself, from your God, from fellow man. Be understanding that God wants to be your guide, that people want you in their lives, and that you want to be alive. Do not succumb to crazy nihilistic ideologies of self-hate and self-destruction. Be the source of construction in this world. And as long as you're focused on growing and giving, there is no darkness that can get you down. So step up. Allow the soul of God, the soul of Mashiach, the soul of the Rebbe, the soul of all the tzaddikim, that is your essence in any event. Allow your soul to shine. Because the light that you have, there is nobody else that has your light. There are billions of colors, but each color is individualized and unique. You are one of the beautiful lights, one of the beautiful colors in this world. And if you don't shine your light, that color will be missing. You cannot absolve yourself of your duty because your duty was given to you. And no matter how much pain and suffering you felt, which of course is a great tragedy, it's also a great triumph, because it's only from our pain and suffering that we wake out of our delusional or illusional realities that we're in, and we step up and we realize that there is a part in this world that if I don't make it better, it will continue to be worse. And when we acknowledge that we are chosen for a role and that our role is important, then we can feel important and we can do our role and make a difference. So this Gimel Tammuz, join me as we acknowledge that the truth has never changed. It's only become clear with time that God is real, we are real, and fellow man is real. Love is real, and hatred and foolish politics and certainly division is not real. It's not what we're about. We're about love, and we're about kindness, and we're about following a higher wisdom. For when we descend into kind of anarchy and arrogance, thinking that our human intelligence can actually solve the world's problems, it's the time that the world has the most problems. And last but not least, we need to say thank you. Thank you to the Rebbe. The Rebbe taught us. Here are some pictures of myself with the Rebbe. He guided us, and he continues to guide us. His soul is very much alive. Souls of all people don't die. Certainly the soul of the leader of the generation, Mashiach, until Mashiach comes, is very much alive and is guiding us. So let us say thank you to the Rebbe and say to the Rebbe, Rebbe, we're going to do our best. You brought us so close to Mashiach. We're going to finish this process through complete and utter awareness that I am real, that God is real, and that people are real. And we all need, we all deserve, and we all must shine more love.